Okay, guys, we're at the Blood Rocks.
These etchings are quite sinister. I understand that no one comes here.
Uh-oh.
What has happened? My God, the entrance is blocked by these boulders.
Now, Mongrel, how do you find the tomb? Or should I say, your tomb?
Another one of
The
his
master informed me
henchmen.
of your
Yeah,
arrival,
Dracula's.
that you would seek out a most hideous death. And now, you are satisfied. You shall be in agony, dying of hunger and thirst, prisoner of the darkness. No one comes here, and no one will hear your screams as you lapse into madness before you die.
This
Okay.
man must be one of the demon's henchmen.
Uh-huh.
It could be he who poisoned Mustafa's camels. Well, I have no chance of shifting these boulders. I am truly a prisoner of this tomb. But I will have the final word. I have only one solution left. Find another exit after exploring this tomb.
It turns
This first room must have had a utilitarian function, where tools and scaffolding were stored during the excavations which took place here.
Okay, so let's see what we can get. Let's get a piece of
This could come in handy.
land of wood or whatever. Plank.
Oh, I hope he won't blame me if I take
His
this.
turban.
It could serve as rope.
Yep. Let's get his pickaxe.
The handle is unusable, but the head is still solid.
Okay. Let's go over here.
Oh, an abyss. Beware, there are some stakes at the bottom.
Okay, I think we can use a plank to get across.
Be careful.
Get a lantern.
A lantern. I'll take it. Night will soon fall.
Yep. There's one of the women. Let's take the rope she has. Sorry, lady.
She was dressed in a great black sari with a very long belt.
It's a belt.
I am taking it.
Okay.
Poor child. This vampire seems to take pleasure in annihilating youth and beauty. This young woman has been dead for less than 2 days. No doubt Dracula has already gotten his hands on the Demonomicon. My hopes were in vain. There is no chance of saving Mina. I must find a way out of here.
Okay, here's another rope. Or what counts as rope.
Strips of linen to embalm
Yep.
the mummies. I shall take them for lack of anything better.
There's this.
Oil.
See if there's anything
No
else.
doubt.
A medicine table. Is there anything else? No. Okay.
Be careful.
So we can take these three and put them all together. Use them.
No, I can't.
Wait, let me get on the other side.
Be careful.
Okay, I think we also need to do something with this. So we need to put the flask of oil in that and then light it up. And then I think you put it with that. No? Okay. I think you put it now.
There, I can descend.
Okay, why can't I descend right there? Okay, whatever. We're descending into the pits of spikes. Oof. Let's get this. This looks like a steak. It looks
This
like a
poor chap broke a pike, impaling himself on it.
It counts as a steak. Okay, anyways. Those are sharp. Yeah, I guess I would not want to fall down there. Let's do this.
Why, he had some plants in his bag.
Oof.
The same kind that poisoned Mustafa's
And he got
camels.
decapitated by these rocks.
Strange. This skeleton.
So these are recent.
It seems to me that there is an opening here.
We might have to dynamite it.
It seems to me. It seems to me.
Maybe we don't have everything. Let's get out of there. That's the outside we have to go through. Is there anything here? We can't really walk through it, huh? So let's go back up there. Oh, you know what? I remember now. We have to combine the pickaxe with the spike. And we can probably pick our way out of here. Go on, Van Helsing. That wasn't much.
My makeshift pick has broken.
We can just crawl through
But
there.
I'll keep the wooden stake. It may come in handy at some point. Who knows?
Okay. Let's go.
Fresh air at last. Now that I know how to exit, I should return to explore this temple.
So we can always go back, but where do we go from here? And then we should go back in, right? Wait, was there something I missed?
Be careful.
Did I not look everywhere? Hold on.
Be careful.
I don't think I looked at the door here. In fact, I didn't.
This slab is a kind of door. There are grooves all around. It is impossible for someone like me, but a being that can change into fog could easily pass through these fissures. This cavity seems to have been specially dug to insert something within. A receptacle. It must have contained a liquid.
Liquid.
This box smells of garlic.
We need garlic.
A small fissure. Something was taken from here. I see small...
Nix. Okay.
There. Now to find a way to get to Cairo.
Okay, now we need to go back. That we totally missed that part. No. Should be able to see a guy with a camel. Okay, there we go. We totally missed something. There's a priest.
You? But what are you doing here?
I was awaiting you, my son. You will certainly need a camel for your return to Cairo.
Thank you. But I did not think anyone would be looking for me. Certainly not you. I thought everyone was scared of this spot. You even said that it was defiled by the darkness.
It is indeed. This spot is the tomb of the high priest of the black man with no face. A bloodthirsty, cannibalistic cult that lived for centuries.
Demonomicon.
I know that. That is why I have come here. I have been searching for the Demonomicon, supposedly entombed here. but it certainly is no longer in this tomb.
What purpose do you intend for this damnable tome? Do you not know that it will do naught but beget evil?
I had hopes to the contrary. A young friend of mine in England is in the grasp of a terrible curse. I thought that the only way to save her was to discover in this book the origin of this evil in order to find a remedy. But someone has taken it. Someone whose ardent desire is to use it to a more heinous end. Someone who occasionally accompanies a flock of night birds.
Who are you really?
But you seem to know a lot about this book and this location.
I am Herodotus of Judah. I am part of a Coptic order, and my mission is that of guardian of sorts. You must know that during the centuries
He gets a
that
long
followed,
pause
the
in.
entombment of the Black Priest in this tomb, which marked the official end of this cursed cult. It was the source of an intense, maleficent aura which rotted the earth around here. Men and women were overcome by homicidal madness. Swarms of insects and amphibians, deformed children, sick livestock, disappearances, and atrocious deaths were the lot of this earth. And this aura extended until the advent of my order. One monk amongst these first servants of Christ, a saint amongst saints. It was his duty to put an end to this nightmare through the strength of his faith. He penetrated the tomb and created a kind of sanctuary next to the origin of evil. He took residence at this spot in order to pray, while all around him were scrolls of prayers and exorcisms, as well as the notes of a lifetime past combating demons. He was enclosed in this accursed tomb, and the entrance was sealed up by a holy cross. At the edges, objects feared by the darkness's supporters were placed. Thus, only men of goodness could pass through and open the door. By the grace of the power of our Lord, the evil consequently stopped. But a few years ago, greed brought men here. They broke the seal and liberated the evil, which killed them. No one lives here anymore, and the plague emanating from the tomb has not yet had a visible effect. But it will arrive if nothing is done. I am an old man and an outcast in this Muslim society. And there have been Frenchmen and Englishmen. I have not been able to recreate the seal.
The seal. What is a seal?
You claim that one of your predecessors had passed his life fighting demons and was interred in this tomb with prayers of exorcism and memories written on paper. This may possibly give hope to my young friend. I may possibly be able to recreate this seal if this gives me access to the tomb. It consists of the cross on the erect flagstone. Is that correct?
Indeed, its power is inoperative, since the objects found around the edges, as well as the sacred golden disc representing the sun, were removed. We must replace the objects at the ends of the arms of the cross and recover this disc. Also, we would have to perform a brief ceremony that is taught in my order. For that, however, it is necessary to possess some ancient cult artifacts that were stolen and that I thus no longer possess. Nevertheless, the authorities stopped these crooks and deposited the sacred loot in the Egyptian Museum. Here is a list of objects that belong to us and which they refuse to render. Without them, you will not be able to save your friend.
Thank you, Herodotus. I must take my leave. I return to Cairo as soon as possible.
Alrighty then. We're back in the
Well, my
marketplace.
friend, it would seem that things are not going well for you.
I can hide nothing from you, Effendi. It is because of my cousin Abdul, the seedsman. Abdul is also the cabinet maker, sausage maker, professor of ancient literature, and a tap dancer by night at the port.
He wishes you to do a duet with him and wants you to wear a feather dress. Is that it?
No, he is angry with his wife because of their daughter. She was seen in the company of a stranger a few evenings ago while she was going to the well. Since then, she hasn't returned. Abdul's wife is worried about the girl, but Abdul doesn't want to hear speak of it as he's afraid that it will bring shame on his family.
And you are also worried, which explains your distress.
Yes, she's a lovely young girl. But it is mostly because my wife is the cousin of Abdul's wife, and she told me that if I did nothing, she would smash everything I own, and I would no longer be welcome in the bedroom.
Okay, the niece.
What does your niece look like?
A tall and beautiful young girl with a great
She's the
black
dead
sari.
girl by the disc
You must
door.
consult with strangers. You could ferret out a bit of
The
information.
black sari.
I will do my best.
Yikes. Okay.
Let us see if I cannot salvage some objects from the surroundings, which may be useful before returning to the cursed temple.
So let's read what we got. Didn't we get anything? Oh, I guess not. Let's see. Let's enter the market. Oops.
Beep.
See if we can talk to these guys.
Harry, go ahead.
Useless.
Okay, no. We already got the seal, I think. Is there anything else we need to grab? This guy's 4 and he won't help us. Oh, I forgot to pick up this.
A small, empty flask. Still
Okay.
intact.
And then we need to get the garlic for the door.
Garlic. That could prove to be very handy. Let us head to the museum.
Okay, we got the scale. So let's go back to the library.
Let us head to the museum.
Okay, we're at the museum. Let's talk to this guy.
Am I disturbing you?
Not at all. I was just going to shave. I slept here last night, as I have for the past 10 nights. I have so much work that I can't leave, and with all of these thieves. But I thought you had left for the Blood Rocks.
Uh-oh.
I'm astonished that you have returned.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I am coming to see you because...
Watch out!
Are you all right? Have you been hurt?
No, I don't think so. But what happened? Someone tried to kill me, and you saved my life.
I think I was the one targeted. I do not think that my visit to the Blood Rocks was appreciated by all.
Okay. Where'd the knife go? Oh, it's right here. Okay. We're gonna take
This
this.
knife is covered with a strange substance. Watch out.
Okay. What's over here? A mirror? Over here?
Tell me, can I borrow this?
Certainly.
Okay. Let's talk about the list.
What do you want?
Coptic artifacts.
Listen, I am pressed for time, and I must ask a favor. Certain items in your museum appear to legitimately belong to a group that desires to have them returned. Here is the list they gave to me. Can you entrust them to me, so that I might return the artifacts to them?
Indeed. These items were seized by the authorities and entrusted to the museum while awaiting their inspection. The official procedure requires that the people who are claiming them provide proof during an inquest that these items do in fact belong to them. Based on what I see, it consists of artifacts from the Coptic cult. The Copts are not well favored by the authorities at the moment. I doubt they would recuperate the items even if they followed procedure.
If we cooperate.
It is vital for me that they get these artifacts returned. Is there no solution?
Hold on, here's a hint for you. It's an ancient Egyptian measurement of volume. It is chipped, and we have dozens. It will make a wonderful souvenir. As for our matter, I have here a list of goods embezzled by looters, or simply stolen here in the museum. It's a veritable treasure. If found, the authorities will completely forget about the very existence of the Coptic artifacts. And I will give them to you. Here is a necklace that was part of the stolen artifacts and was found. Much of this plunder is the same. This might help you, perhaps.
Goodbye.
I shall depart, Director. One of the beads of the necklace that the Director gave me is a diamond of great
Wow.
value.
One of the beads and necklace. What is it doing here? Okay. I think we can leave.
Let us find someone.
Yeah. Okay. So let's show Mustafa the knife. Let's go over here.
Does this tell you anything?
Where did you find this, Effendi? Hide it before anyone shall see us.
He passed with great speed not far from me. I have a tendency to return objects that have been dropped to their owners.
You have courage, Effendi.
Thanks.
Courage of a fool faced with death. I could keep quiet, but you have done a great service for me. And your baggage is at my place. It would fetch a good price if anything untoward happened. Isn't that right?
Knife.
Understood. If anything bad should happen, my luggage is yours. Now, who does this knife belong to?
It is an Ottoman blade. It belongs to a Turk who lives near here. He is in cahoots with the worst thieves and smugglers in all of Cairo. It is even said that he is their boss, and is feared like the plague, even amongst the police. He has killed as many men as there are fleas on a donkey, and I do not want to be next. No, not Mustafa. He is not at home this morning. I saw him heading towards the port a few minutes ago. He looked on edge. If you go by his house, be discreet, because the neighbors are curious and on the watch at all times.
House.
How will I recognize the Turk's house?
Oh, quite easily. Those people are not like us. Take the road that runs along the bazaar, and you'll find the house just after.
Goodbye.
Farewell now, my friend. I must find the Turk's house.
I believe it's this house over here.
This lock is rather sophisticated, but with a bit of logic, I should be able to open it.
Okay. This is Turk's puzzle. The guy's puzzle. Let's see. You have to arrange the balls in like a... See on the left. Right here. So we'll do that. So what I want to do is push this second column. Okay, we did it. Sorry, didn't get to see it, but I completed it.
Open.
That took a while. So we're gonna inspect this area.
This might be useful. I am taking it. Useless.
Okay.
These jewels strongly resemble those of the necklace which the director entrusted me. Mustafa told me that this man operated in contraband.
In the Turk's house, they found a bag containing stones, exactly like those on the necklace from the museum director, which was part of the object stolen by the looters. Mustafa was correct. The Turk is one of the thugs, an ideal accomplice for Dracula. Is there anything else? The Sphinx.
A miniature pyramid.
Or that's a pyramid. Yeah, but there's this too.
A black sphinx
Yeah.
without a face. Ah, there are some hieroglyphs. Perhaps I shall learn more thanks to this statuette.
The hieroglyphics of the black sphinx without a face, which were found in the Turk's Dracula's subordinate, look approximately like this. So, what do we have? We have a necklace, a black sphinx, a pyramid, large pyramid. We don't, what's this? This looks like parchment right here.
Why, there is a parchment that has just been torn. Let us see. This could be interesting.
Oh boy. Let's see. Just you can turn it. These two fit. I know that much. Okay. I know what that is. Okay. Okay, there's that side. Um... I feel like it's not on this side. This goes over here, this goes over here. That does not go there. Okay. Oops. There we go, those are the hieroglyphics.
I found it.
Now, is there anything else I have to find here? I'm double checking here.
It seems that I have.
Oh yeah, I've inspected everything. There's something with the smoked.
Useless.
Okay.
Useless.
Okay. Did I inspect? Oh. There's this area. Let's look in the urn. Here, whatever it is. Uh-oh. Oh, I hate snakes. Okay. That's an ugly motherfucker, Cobra. Hello, Cobra. You are not my friend. You are
Damnation. There was a cobra in this large vase.
terrifying.
Impossible to approach the door.
Anyone
If I
else
don't find
scared
a
of
way to get rid
snakes?
of it.
I hate snakes. Especially when they fall on you. It's gross. So I think we gotta use a plant because it might like.
Damnation.
Got it. I think we have to smoke it. Or not. Oh my gosh. Wait. We use it here. Okay. Smoked. We're gonna smoke it. Abracadabra. I mean, you were pretty deadly, so.
There. Perfect.
Okay, and then we look at this vase, because Hubbard's dead.
A key. It must have been in the serpent's
Vase. I say vase, okay, whatever.
This door.
Let's go in the locked room.
Open.
Sesame. There's a lot of loot. I will be on your soil in 2 days' time. I will be on the ghoul, which will arrive at night on the quay that you usually use to load contraband merchandise. Everything must be ready upon my arrival. I will not tolerate any carelessness. You will need to keep the ghoul at my disposal, as I will need to return to Europe shortly after my arrival. Thus, no shipments of gold or antiques on the ship. Obey this zealously, and you will be rewarded. Count Dracula. Ooh, finally gave
This
out it.
letter was written just 2 days ago.
I'm leaving tonight. Prepare the ship. Tomorrow is a man named Van Helsing. A man named Van Helsing will arrive in Cairo. The body of this man must rest in Egyptian soil as soon as possible. Act with discretion in order to not compromise the lucrativeness of our operations.
This letter was written rapidly. The monster must have been pressed to leave again.
Dracula's been here in Egypt. The letter addressed to the Turk proves it. I must hurry. I have even less time than I had thought. The beast knows that I'm tracking and my days are numbered, but I have no choice. I absolutely must discover the mystery of the cursed tomb and to survive as long as it takes to save Mina. After that, it will be me, him, or me. Okay, let's continue inspecting. We need to get this.
A solar disc. Curious.
What's this?
All of these precious items have
Yep. There should be this. Gold. Powder.
This sachet is not a part of the stolen goods. It contains gold powder. I cannot transport all of these artifacts stolen by this Turk and his acolytes. I must return to the director as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Letter.
Let's head back to the museum. Hey, doggo!
I don't know how to thank you for recovering these stolen artifacts. The police just brought them, but unhappily, they were unable to put their hands on this Turk. But they know his name, Suleiman. He won't get far. The authorities, as well as the museum, will draw great prestige from the reinstitution of this stolen treasure.
If it can contribute to improving the opinion that the locals have of Westerners.
Coptic artifacts.
Can I have the Coptic artifacts?
Here, they are in this sack. And keep the necklace which I entrusted you. It's not on my inventory, and it will make a perfect souvenir.
Goodbye.
I shall depart, Director.
Okay.